Unique is what you are. Hey, welcome to the Unique Commentaries 24/7 channel. Today is I'm in a tizzy. Me and my fam are in a tizzy because of a certain situation with a certain manager of this hotel. Me and my family are just trying to live. We're just trying to survive. Just trying to do the best that we possibly can. Trying to be as helpful as we possibly can. Trying to be as reasonable, as logical, as authentic as we possibly can. Just trying to get through day to day with me and my family intact and safe, healthy, and from harm from weird individuals, okay? So, basically this hotel manager where I'm at, ABV, I'm only going to give you the initials. We're going to call him, Derp. That's what I was thinking about. Initials. Initials. So, basically there were icicles that were on this person's property. A lot of icicles, actually. And I had been helping I was the only one out there, actually, hitting down the icicles and stuff like that. The only one that volunteered or did anything like that. Period. So I was hitting down the icicles. And weeks later, this person, this hotel manager, comes to my significant other to harass him and to be like, out of nowhere, talking about a review from an account, from your significant other, from me, and I'm like, what? First of all, I wasn't there anyway. I was at home. So he shows my significant other this account. Lo and behold, it's not one of my effing accounts. Never has been one of my effing accounts. Lo and behold. Awesome. Actually, it was it's a weird kind of name. Can't even pronounce it. Hippocampus. Something like that. Wasn't my account. And says that there was a review that was left. And it's from your significant other. It was from her. And I was like, and we looked at the review. First of all, I never did a review. We looked at the review. First of all, it was not my account at all, because those are not my accounts, period. I have other accounts, which I'm not going to be saying here. And it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense at all. And the review was in second or third person. Weird. Like, that was really my review, why would I say? And she did that, and she wasn't working there, and she did. And that was me. By the way, when I was knocking down the icicles, there was also people that were looking at me through the windows and stuff like that. So they had made that review, I guess. And I guess he was butthurt or something like that because his significant other, his wife, I guess had to go down there and knock them down because they were upset that someone had left a review because they weren't doing it, which is crazy because I didn't leave the review. That's not my fault that you guys weren't doing your job, and I was just trying to effing help out. That'll never happen again. Anyway, so now because they assume that this is my review with no evidence at all, period. Now they want to raise my rent, even though this is already $420. They want to raise it to be $490 per week, which is absolutely insane. 6 months ago, actually, I had, of course, recorded them guaranteeing me that this would be a room for me for $420, because they knew I could barely afford $420. I don't want to do $490. We won't be able to be here at all because it's way too expensive. We won't be able to do anything, actually. Man. So basically, he just made up some ish because he just wanted me to pay more on this room, so he wanted to make up some bullshit lies. That's basically what I'm reading from that situation, because he obviously has nothing else on us, so he had to make up some crap. Which is shameful, to be honest with you. You would try to do that to a person who was actually trying to look out for other people's lives, because those big old icicles that were right there, right near people's heads, and the little entrance ways that could have easily fell on someone, maybe one of your kids back there, maybe one of my kids, and who knows what would happen to you if that would have happened. But anyway, so I'm like, yeah, it was just really strange, weird, dumb stuff. Actually, when I first got here, the room was atrocious. Everything was messed up. And the only reason why I didn't say anything was because he had guaranteed me $420 for this room, because everything was messed up. And I mean, the lights were messed up, the smoke detectors were ripped out, there was so many things, the paint was peeling, the room was dirty, there was no toiletries in it. Gross. Absolutely gross. But I didn't say anything. Oh, the door doesn't even really work anyway when you lock it. But you want me to pay more for something that you gave it to me in the most flimsiest condition in the history of man? And of course, I didn't say anything about it because I was supposed to have $420. That's why I didn't say anything about the repairs. So, yeah, I'm not paying more for this crappy room. I'm just going to have to take this weirdo to court, because this is gross, all right? No one's paying more for this crap, all right? Now, specifically when I recorded you, and you know I didn't. And I have no choice, because you're a liar, so anyway, you got to do that to liars. Anyway, so you're proving yourself a liar, so I had to, you know, a lot of times. So yeah, gross. It's called the verbal contract. You can't go back on that. Verbal contract. Especially for a room that's this bad. And that might actually show how bad this damn room is. Because it's bad. It ain't little bad. It's very bad. Okay. Not a little bad. Very bad. Okay. Also, the reason why I was helping